Hey, it's mom time, baby. Jeff Kirby here, Philly Mummer Costumer, JMK Costuming and Show Design. Yesterday, on our String Band Sunday, we featured the Greater Kensington String Band from 1983 with their Clownin' Around theme. Now, it was a fun show, beautiful show. One thing about Greater Kensington, that year, 83, well, it had to have been 84 as well. 85 was a little different, and 86. The most perfectly made back pieces, I think. Every feather, I mean, it was just a crisp line going all the way around, every one of those years. Packed with plumage, just beautiful, beautiful white plumes. Mummery, that's what it is. But there was, in 1983, there's something special about that show that many people may not realize. That show had a certain feature that propelled the role of the captain in the string band division. Now, going into 1983, we had a few captains who, of course, captains used to go out and get scored pretty much on their suit, their back piece, their costuming alone. So they would come out, wave to the crowd. In the olden days, they had flowers. It was really just a pageantry style show of a captain. Not much going on, but you come out, present this beautiful costume, and get scored with it. Excuse me. Early 80s, we started to see a little bit of movement with the captains. 1983, Greater Kensington, drill director Joe Lippincott, who a few years after that became captain. 1987 became captain. That was his first year up the street. So 86 he became captain. First year on the street as captain. 1987. He took the role of drill director to new levels. If you watch what he was doing kind of what captains do now. Now you could say with Bill Spezial, Tom King, they had a little bit of character in the late 70s, which added to the show, to Furco String Band shows. But Joe Lippincott took things to a whole new level. He was outperforming captains in that show. Did it again in 1984. But what happened in 1983 with Joe Lippincott's performance, that elevated a few captains for 1984, like Bill Bowen, who first prize captain, 83. Well, did he get an 83? Yeah, 83, 84. He was out there dancing in 84, as were a few other captains. And then in 85, that's when the on switch went with captains, and we started to see all the choreography come into play with captains on a grander scale. But Joe Lippincott, he was kind of a pioneer in the drill director role. He took performance to a whole new level, and then, in my opinion, a few years later, became the best performing captain in string band history. It's a shame he wasn't around for longer. Where did he go? Where did Joe Lippincott go? He was so great, especially in 1988 with the Amadeus theme. Fantastic, right? That is showmanship. Joe Lippincott. I don't really know much else what to say about this, but when you look at these shows and you pick these things out, there are shows like this that may not jump out at you as one of, like a game changer. But when you look at the smaller, the finer details, that show actually it inspired and elevated captains to become more than what they were at the time. Kudos to Joe Lippincott. I don't know if he's in the Hall of Fame. I think he should be. I wish he had been around a longer time. Of course, he was out in 89, came back in 90, did a fantastic job in 1990, and then he was gone. But yes, 1983, Greater Kensington String Band. Joe Lippincott took performance individual performance of the captain role as a drill director to a whole new level, and started was kind of a catalyst of performance going further. So I didn't really think of that when I posted that yesterday, but then the gears are always running. Just a little fun fact of yesterday's Stream Man Sunday. That's all I've got. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.